All right, we've made it to step E, so we're going to do the layout now. Now, this right here is the selvage. I can tell because of the writing on it, and it's kind of looks a little different. So that's my selvage. All right. This part is my crosswise grain. This is my lengthwise grain. Okay, lengthwise, crosswise. All right. And then over here, I have my fold. All right, so you see I'm kind of showing you where that fold is. So I should have 2 layers of fabric on my table. All right, so it should look like this. Now, an important note is if your fabric is directional, like the one I'm holding, meaning that there's a print with an image of an up and down direction, you want to make sure it's in the correct direction. Otherwise, it'll be upside down. So you got to make sure it's facing the right way. If you want to label your pattern, this will help. That's the top. This is the bottom. Okay, so that skinnier part's the top, that wider part's the bottom. So you're going to set this out with the top toward the top, and then this top part, this is again the top, the bottom. I'm going to make sure that my tops are both going in the same direction for that directional print. Okay, so if you have this, make sure your top is going that way, your bottom's that way. All right, so it looks like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stick 1 pin in the grain line. So just one side, and I'm going to measure from the selvage to the grain line. And I'm going to remember this measurement. I'm just going to hold it with my finger, or I can write it down. And now I'm going to come up to the top, hard to see there, but I'm going to measure from the selvage to the grain line. I'm going to adjust it until they're the exact same measurement, and I'm going to place a pin right there. Then I'm going to double check and just make sure that nothing got moved while I was pinning. So make sure that this is the correct measurement. Looks like it's the same one as before. Measure from here to there. Again, same measurement. Okay, so it's the right size, or the right length. So now I'm going to pin everything down. So notice how I'm just putting pins in. You want to make sure that you don't pin over that cut line, your line that you traced, because otherwise you're going to have to pause and like take the pin out before you cut over it, because we can't cut over a pin. Okay, so make sure you're careful of where those pins are going. Now I'm going to show you how to do it again on this one. I kind of make it a little crooked just so you can extra see. So I put another pin in here just like this. And I'm going to get my tape measure, and I measure from one side to the other side. I hold that measurement with my finger. Okay. Oh, I'm putting the pin in. There we go. So I'm holding that measurement with my finger. Going to show you it's 11 inches. And I'm going to come up here, and I want to make sure, see how I had moved that. I'm going to move my pattern if it's not the right measurement. Okay. So I scooch that over so you can see. There it is. So it's 11 inches exactly. I take another pin, I pin that down, double check it again. This is really, really important. This is what I'm checking when I come around and give you your points, is that these are the same measurement. So make sure you do this correctly. Now I'm just going to add some more pins in, just get everything nice and secure, and you're ready for your checkpoint. Okay, make sure you get those corners. Those are the parts that kind of flip up the most. So get those nice and good. And again, don't pin over that cut line.